Top of the morning to you and welcome to Copycat Recipe Reviews, where we review other people's recipes to see if we can recreate and if it's as good as they claim. Now before I carry on, please hit the like and subscribe button. It helps out a lot and I really appreciate it. Right, so today we're going to make my grandmother's Irish stew. It's an old recipe, so easy to make, so tasty. With this time of the weather, it's really cold here in the UK at the moment and it really warms you up, and I'm not feeling very well at the moment, so it'll probably help with that too. I haven't made this in a while because it makes me kind of sad because my grandparents ain't here anymore, who I loved so much, and I'm sure loads of you out there understand what I'm talking about. They meant so much to me. And the smell, you know how sometimes smells bring it all back to you? And sometimes I don't want to smell it because it makes me sad. And I better stop talking now before I'll cry, and you don't want to see a grown man cry, do you? So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so here we go. We've got 700 grams of lamb. This is mutton. I don't think it matters which lamb you use. We've got 3 cups of chicken stock. We've got 1 onion. We've got 4 medium-sized carrots. We've got 2 celery sticks. We've got 1 tablespoon of butter. We've got 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, plain flour. We've got 1 teaspoon of rosemary, and we've got 1.5 tablespoons of oil, and a handful of potatoes. All right, so we're going to chop these up. I like to put one on top of the other, but roughly about the same size. So growing up, I didn't have it easy. It was quite tough growing up, and my grandparents used to take care of me. And to be honest with you, without them, the memories of being a kid wouldn't have been worth remembering. But they made it absolutely amazing, and I miss them. Now the thing is, I cut them too short. The thing is, right, I wouldn't eat carrots, I wouldn't eat onions, I wouldn't eat cheese, I wouldn't eat anything. But this was the only thing that my nan could get me to eat with all this stuff in it, because it tastes so good, and the carrots were so soft. It was just so amazing. And that's why thinking of it, smelling it and tasting it brings back memories. Even though they're good memories, it's just, you know what it's like, it's sad. Makes you feel sad they died a few years ago. All right, so that's our veg chopped. Okay, so I've had an idea. Everyone's moaning about the bottom dish for frying or sautéing, but I thought to myself, maybe this would fit inside. Now I don't know for sure, but I got a feeling it will. So I'm going to throw in my oil and, well, turn on the Combi. I'm going to put it on, what is it? Sauté for about 3 minutes on pretty high. So let's see if it works. Okay, so it looks like it's working. So this should be hot enough. We want to brown it. That's all. All we're going to do is brown it a little bit, not too much. Just get it going. See, it's easy. All right, so that's browning up real good. What I'm going to do is throw a bit of salt on it. A bit of pepper. To be honest with you, I probably should have seasoned all of this with the meat before I did all that, but you know, I can't remember everything. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to transfer all the meat over to our, let me see if I can do this better, over to our pan. Smells good. Right, we're going to move this over and we're going to throw in our our onion. So we've browned our onions a little bit. We're getting all the brown bits of the lamb off it, which is great. Now we're going to throw in our butter. Mix it up. Alright, so what we're going to do next is throw in our flour. All nice and gradual over it. Mix it up. Want to mix that up nicely, like so, for about a minute. So after about a minute, while it's mixed up nice, we're going to throw in our chicken stock. You can use beef if you want, but we're going to use chicken. Give that a nice little stir, let that go for a few minutes. Give it a nice good stir. Alright, so now we're going to throw in our rosemary. Give it a stir. Only for a minute or so. Do you know what? I had an idea. I've never slow cooked anything in my life. I'm going to try slow cooking this because I'm not going to eat it till later anyway. So let's give it a try. See what happens. Now what we're going to do is, while that's on its last run, we're going to throw in our vegetables. Just give them a mix. And let's throw this in. Now, what we want is the water, the juices, a little bit higher than this. We want it just a bit higher. We want it over a little bit, or on even with the meat and stuff. So I'm going to throw a little bit more in, about a cup. Now, as I said, we're going to try and slow cook this. I don't know how long for, but I know you do it between 6 and 8, 12, 13, 2 days, I don't know. We're going to try 8 hours. I'll probably check on it. So when you're making a stew or casserole, as far as I know, you're supposed to have it covered. And I haven't got the cover for this. I know you can buy them on Ninja selling some kind of cover, even a bigger one of these. So I had an idea. I put foil over this thing. Great. I'm just going to sit it on nice and easy. So there you go. So I'm going to put this in straight in the bottom here. And let's see, I've never done the slow cook before. Yeah, so we'll turn it on, slow cook, up, slow cook. High? I don't know. High? Low? How long is high? 6 hours? Alright, we'll go with 6 hours. I'll be back in 6 hours. Okay, so it's been 6 hours now. It smells really good. But does it need 8 hours? We're about to find out. Alright. Let's get this bad boy off. Look at that. Looks pretty good. It's a bit of a stir. Right, what do you think? Alright, so we're just going to top it off with some spring onion or green onion. Just a little bit, give it that fresh taste. Alright, now time for taste test. Alright, taste test. Now it looks really good. It smells really good. I can't wait to try it actually. Let me see if the potatoes are done. Yep. That rosemary really helps. That sauce is so good. Can you see it? Let's try some of this mutton. This is perfect, especially for these kind of cold January evenings, days. Nice, it's so good. Everything's done perfectly. That slow cook really made, I don't know if it made a difference, but it's really good. Yeah, taste everything in it, everything. It's just so nice. My grandmother would be proud, I reckon. She'd eat it. Okay, so after 6 hours later, there's Grandma's Irish stew. I'll be honest with you, it's gorgeous. And it does make me a little bit sad when I taste it and smell it. It brings me back to the day when things were like the best, but you know. Anyway, look, as I said, it's a simple stew and I was able to make it. So if I can do it, you can do it. Thanks for watching. See ya.